What's going on, traders? I want to do a quick end of the year video and kind of recap slash update or slash future plans for 2023. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you who subscribe to my channel, who are watching the videos, and who are commenting and kind of giving me advice and things like that. I really appreciate it. I know I only have 150 subscribers. But it doesn't matter. That's 150 more than I ever thought I would have. So yeah, appreciate it, and thank you very much, and it really helps out a lot with my my trading and things like that. So thank you. But let's talk about what happened this past year and kind of quick recap on the evals and things like that. So 2021, actually my New Year's resolution was to quit my job, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to day trade it full time or find something else. At the time, I don't think day trading was kind of an option. So just because I was still learning like all the ins and outs of what to trade, how to trade, and things like that. So I wasn't sure like full time was I was able to do that. But 2022 came around, and around April, end of April, around May, the opportunity came around, and things were not doing so good at my job, and I was hating it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna quit and do this full time. And I'm really thankful that I got to do this full time. Really thankful for the opportunity, and probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. And I'm really enjoying this, and I enjoy learning, and I enjoy trading and reading the charts and things like that. And I mean, I never felt like that about something, and I guess when you're passionate about something, that it's not really work. So for me, this is fantastic, and I love it. And don't get me wrong, some days are rough, okay, and that's just the way it is, right? And some days are great. So not every day is going to be peaches and cream. So yeah, so I was happy that I got to do it. And so within this 8 months, 9 months, I was able to pass, pass 3 evals. I mean, I failed many evals. I failed over probably 30 evals. I'm not even joking you. But I did pass 3. One I don't really count because it was a lucky trade. But the second one and the second one I passed with price action, and the third one I passed with polarity ATI. Now I don't trade polarity ATI anymore, just because I don't understand it, and I'm very invested into price actions, so I don't want to learn another system or another strategy. So I don't do that anymore. But yeah, price action has been good for me, and I'm learning a lot, so which is good. But the thing is with passing these evals, which by the way I don't have the PAs anymore because I blew them because I was still new, and but I know that I can pass the evals. I know I can do it. And it's just a little quick update on my current evals. So I moved my name away from the screen just for the privacy purposes. But as you can see, it's Apex, and all these. I have 5 evals. 2 of them I don't trade, and then 3 I'm trading right now at the moment. I do not use Trade Copier. Okay, I feel like I'm not at that point just yet, but I'm trading these individually. So these are 25K. Target profit is 1,500. So right now the first one we're sitting at pretty much $1,000 target profit, or $1,000 in profit. Second one's almost 1,000 as well, and third one is 718. And like I said, these 2 are just in case. All these evals I got on Black Friday sale. These are all $30 a month, which is great, and I'm not gonna cancel them because it's $30 a month, and if I fail one of them, and again it's only $30 to renew. So, and once I don't know if you guys know this, but if you fail an eval and the billing gets charged, you get a free reset basically. So just keep them. If you have them, keep them. If you fail them, just keep them. Don't reset. Keep them until the monthly billing recharges, and then you get a free reset. So just a little trick right there. But yeah, so I've been doing those. I haven't actually been trading lately, past 2 weeks, just because market's kind of slow, and there's have been some trades that I wanted to take, but again, I don't want to push myself, just because I know that if I make a mistake, market might not give me enough time to make that back, just because the momentum and the volatility is just slow. Everybody's on vacation, so this is the way it is. But also, I did get a part-time job as well. Now, I did have some money set aside just for this, and that's running low. So I needed to get a part-time job, and I got one. I actually got it about a month ago. And the cool thing about this part-time job is, well, few things. One, it's I have to work in the afternoons, so I still get to trade in the mornings. Two, only work max 4 days a week. Most of the times it's only 3. And the third one, I guess it's really easy. It's part-time. It's minimum wage. I make about $300 a week. So I got to pay bills. So luckily for me, I don't have a lot of bills, but I still do have bills. So those need to be paid. Yeah, really got lucky with this job. Really did. And I'm really thankful that I did get it. But also what I want to do with this job is I want to hold myself accountable as far as what the problem is with me right now is I'm not consistent with my trading, meaning that I'm not consistently in profit. Now, I had some weeks that I wasn't in green, yes, but I want to make sure I'm green more than I'm making in my part-time job. So, for example, if I'm making around $300 a week in part-time, right? I want to make sure that at the end of the week I'm either up $300 or more in my trading. And I know that I can make $300 in one day. That's not in one trade, actually. That's not the point. But the point is, what I'm struggling right now is I'm struggling to be consistent, and that's what I want to work on. And sometimes I'll have Monday, Tuesday I'll be green. Let's say Wednesday I'll be red. Thursday let's say I'm break even, and then Friday comes around, and let's say I'm only $100 green on the week. I want to make sure that I'm more than $300 green on the week in trading versus my part-time job. So I hope that makes sense. So that's the goal. I know my daily goal is 300, and that's always been like that. And again, I haven't been consistently doing that, and which I really need to do that. But I also don't want to force the trades so I can make my daily quota. You know what I mean? So it's a very kind of have to find the right balance. You don't want to just force trades to trade, but also you don't want to and sometimes market doesn't give you the opportunity to make that money. Sometimes it's slow, nothing happens, and nothing happens. Hey, it is what it is. But if nothing happens, I want to make sure that next day I'm making that money, right? Making that target profit. So what's the future for 2023? So I'm super excited for 2023. I think it's gonna be a good year for me as a trader. I'm every week I'm continuing to grow as a trader, and continue to hone my emotions and my psychology. I'm getting better. I want to get back to my Discord. I've been super absent at my Discord, and I want to actually eventually stream on Discord live as well. The reason I've been absent on Discord is because I joined a Guerrilla Price Action, Nate's Discord. He is, some of you are already in there, and he's been actually helping me a lot as far as mentally, and he talks about psychology a lot. He talks about what to look for and things like that. So he's really knowledgeable. He's been trading for 7+ years, really knows this stuff, and it really helps me a lot to just trade with him in the live Discord or live whatever Zoom. So super helpful, and I want to continue that for another month or two, and then eventually I want to do my own Discord. And again, I want to make sure that I'm kind of fully knowledgeable and fully aware of, if people have questions, I want to make sure that I'm giving them the right answers, and instead of just, giving them whatever answer, right? So again, it's gonna take some time, but I do want to have like a set date where I'm like, okay, let's say March 1st I'm trading live in Discord, right? So that should be one of my goals, and really need to set that goal and just do it, whether I'm ready or not. And I think eventually I do want to go on YouTube, but I think that's later down the road. I feel like YouTube, you get a lot of toxic people, and I don't want that. When you trade in front of people, there's already pressure on you So plus if you get like people who are toxic and things like that, so I just want to, I don't know, I just want to create a kind of like a small trading community and just keep it tight and keep it, you know, clean. So but we'll see how that goes. But you know, the most important month for me in next year actually is May, and that's when I'll be doing this full time for a year. And I told myself, you know, when I hit the 1 year mark, I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna rethink, reevaluate myself and see where I'm at as far as a trader. If I'm not seeing any improvement, or you know, if I'm still trading the evals, God forbid, Jesus Christ, if I don't pass the evals by May, I'm done. Like I'm just gonna call it a day and just never look back. But no, on a serious note, I think you know, next week we should be good to go. But yeah, May is gonna be very important. And like I said, if I'm not improving, if I'm not, you know, if I don't have PA accounts, if I'm not like making my first withdrawal, whatever, then like I said, I'm meant to reevaluate and kind of see where I'm at and see if I want to continue doing this or you know, do something else. And I definitely don't want to go back to the kitchen, but yeah, hopefully basically failure is not an option really for me. But looking back at it, you know, looking back from last May or this past May and then up to here, I think I've improved a lot as far as, you know, my trading. I know my risks. I know, you know, what trades I like. I know what to look for, and I know that, you know, my psychology is improving as far as, you know, I'm taking trades now after a loss. Before I would get, you know, all very emotional and I would get like all down on myself. Now I'm just like, well, if I get a loser, I get a loser. It is what it is, you know. Moving on, next one. So again, it's still work in progress, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, May is gonna be very important for me. And if I'm still seeing progress and I'm not like fully like consistently profitable, and that's another thing too I want to work on, is being consistent. Like I have to be consistent, you know. And like I said, sometimes the market doesn't give you that, and that's okay, but I still need to be consistent. At the end of the week, I need to be like, okay, you know, yesterday market didn't give me anything, I need to make sure that today I need to capitalize on that, right? So being consistent is very important. But like I said, if I don't see consistency, if I don't see like improvement, I might give myself another 6 more months. And after that, you know, I'm gonna have to really decide, like, okay, this is either working or not working. So but given my track record so far, I think I'm on the right path, so I'm not really worried about it. But yeah, but the whole point of 2023 is to grow as a trader, to be better than yesterday, to be better than, you know, last week, to be better than last year. So that's the goal. I think that my chart reading skills are okay. Like I said, I'm not like an expert or anything like that. I'm not, you know, I'm not Mac by any means. But I think as far as for me to be able to make consistent profit, I think my chart reading skills are pretty decent. And again, trading with Nate in his Discord is extremely helpful as well. So and like I said, for me, it was mostly learning the mental side of it, not so much, you know, drawing channels and things like that. Because I know I'm pretty, like I said, I'm pretty good with doing that. But I think that's it. I think that's it for me and for this year. I wish you all a happy new year, and I hope that next year you're profitable. I hope you're growing as a trader, and I hope that we can all grow as a community, as individuals, you know. And I hope that next year is going to be our year. Like I said, I'm super excited and can't wait to get started. But yeah, thanks for all your support. Thanks for subbing to my channel, and really appreciate you, each and every one of you. And I hope I keep growing, and hope we be all prosperous. Keep pushing yourself, keep learning, keep the motivation alive. Yeah, that's it for me. Thank you all again, and I'll catch you guys on next video. Thanks. Bye.